As a parent, we often find ourselves hanging out for these mythical, magical moments in parenthood, right? Like that by 3 months, your baby's sleep will get better. By 6 months, their sleep will get even better. By this age, they'll be doing that. By this age, they'll be doing that. We kind of get caught up in almost just waiting for this miracle age stage to happen. And very often it doesn't. And today, I'm answering your sleep question. People often say that a baby's sleep improves around 6 months. Is there any truth to that? And I'm going to give you my opinion and advice on the old your baby's sleep should be better by a specific age statement. And I'll tell you in what circumstances that might be true. So stay tuned. I'm Nikki, one of the founders of Little Ones, and I have 3 amazing children, 2 cats, a dog, and 2 chickens. I'm passionate about helping families help their little ones to sleep better, and we have developed a set of comprehensive online sleep programs which guide families right from birth through to toddler and preschool years to help them get their little ones napping and sleeping really well for their age. We would love to help you and your family, so please check out our website www.little-ones.co. So back to your sleep question. Is 6 months the magic mark? Yes and no. You knew I was going to say that. So I'm going to start with no. I think if we spend our entire parenthood just waiting, passively waiting for things to get better on their own, then I think you will be disappointed. This holds true with just about almost anything to do with parenthood. The thing is, you don't know what you don't know, and it can be quite easy to fall into the trap of it's just a stage, it's just a phase, it'll get better, she'll grow out of it. Yes, that is true in a number of different scenarios. There are stages and phases, and we ourselves would say to some people, oh, that particular thing is a slight sleep regression. Just give it a week and hopefully your little one will come through it. But I think it's setting yourself up to be disappointed if you spend your entire parenthood just waiting for things to improve, because there are definitely steps, tweaks, little things that you can implement and change to seek those improvements yourself. It doesn't have to be a waiting game. So this is why I'm going to say there's a no side to the 6-month magic sleep improving on its own mark. Because if your little one is a terrible sleeper from newborn, they're still terrible sleeper 3-4 months old, 6 months is probably gonna see them be an even more terrible sleeper. If your little one is waking multiple times a night, not napping well, is relying on really heavy parent-controlled sleep association. So if you're having to rock them and feed them and pat them to get them back to sleep all night long, this isn't going to magically improve because they've reached a specific age, unfortunately. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That said, what we generally do see by 6 months is a baby has matured neurologically since they were newborn. So they're no longer in these really disorganized newborn sleep patterns. They've got a really well locked in circadian rhythm. They're able to stay awake for longer during the day, so you're able to maximize your awake windows with them, and you're able to work with their circadian rhythm to start locking in some really good sleep habits and nap patterns. So that does mean that if you are trying to implement some sort of routine or a more predictable nap and sleep pattern or work on self-settling with your little one, around 6 months is where their sleep is going to get quite nicely consolidated. So if you're already working on improving their sleep, you will probably find that around 6 months, things might start to look really good. That is a bit different to just waiting for things to improve on their own. If your baby is around 6 months old or nearing 6 months, what you could expect their sleep to look like is they should be on 3 predictable naps a day. Around 6 months, they start being ready to lose the 3rd nap of the day, so that late afternoon nap. So moving from 6 months and beyond, you'd be looking to have 2 really good naps happening in their daytime. We would recommend a shorter morning nap, followed by a longer lunchtime sleep, and then a nice chunk of awake time until bedtime in the evening. So I hope that gives a little bit of clarity around that sort of mythical things will just get better question, because I know that that statement does get thrown around a lot in the parenting world, and I've heard it a million times myself. I read it online all the time. That said, if you are the kind of parent who just wants to wait things out and see what happens, then you do you, and that's awesome. Good on you. If you are the kind of parent, and I was this kind of parent, who needs a bit of a plan, who wants to sort of take a bit more of an active approach to improving things, then we can definitely help you with our sleep programs, because of course we know how to get to that 6-month mark where your baby can be napping and sleeping really, really well. And we would love to help you and your family there. So check out our website, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will talk to you again soon.